Hi guys, it's Ryan here from privatebanker.com. Just going to do a quick recap for what I saw on crude oil today, as this was the market that I was trading mostly today. There was a couple setups on gold, but I was focused on crude oil mainly today, so I'm just going to talk through today's trade. So what we saw was an open inside of yesterday's range, and we opened up below yesterday's value towards the highs, and currently we've sort of been holding the last month's value area high here, so this has been major confidence to me to lean off of, as value has been catching up with price here. And so what I was looking at was obviously shorts in the market until we sort of saw some decent pullbacks to sort of the 101.60 area, which I was looking at, which we didn't quite get there, but we got reasonably close to. So going into the open today, as I said, we opened up inside of yesterday's range, below yesterday's value. So we expect the market to be rotational. I mean, nothing much has really changed. The overnight was pretty sideways, so there wasn't a great deal to do. So what I was looking for is to lean off this market short with stops above yesterday's point of control. So off of the open, we see a pullback to this here, the overnight Vwap, which worked out to about 102.20s, and I started to establish a short position here. And as you can see, we did see sellers coming in and starting to sell this market down, and we started to see rotations below the previous day value, and we see this sort of spike up in B period, back up to the value area, and back to the Vwap again and again, just adding on this and scaling back out, with stops above the initial balance, point of control, and Vwap on the day. And we see this nice sell-off, breaking the initial balance and testing the first IB extension. On this move, we also filled the gap that we had from yesterday. I mean, we opened gap up yesterday, so we came in and filled this gap, and we tested the 5 exponential moving average. So this was great confidence for longs. And I kind of got caught up in this carnage. I mean, I was expecting prices maybe to come a little bit further down and test some a little bit lower prices, and we just didn't see that. But it was very clear on the footprint in real time, and I ended up exiting as this market came back into initial balance. But I mean, as you can see here, we just see this huge accumulation of orders here, and the next bar we sort of spiked down into it, and the market was very responsive with offer here, and we basically came straight back to a mean reversion. So once you see this sort of thing, sort of accumulation trading into your trade, then it's probably not a good idea to stay in the trade or try to push it any further. I mean, we'd already seen this huge accumulation off of the open as well, which was also worrying for me as I was establishing shorts, but we did see rotations down to my area. So just interesting to see that and note that. And I mean, after that, basically the market just came into balance, and we just see rotations up and just two-way trade back into the market. And what we did see here was a spike up into the previous monthly high, and into the close we see a rotation to the low, more accumulation, and we see quite a nice spike higher with the K period spike that we normally see in crude oil. And once we see this happen and the market closed, I mean, we just basically see a parabolic move up. Some stops get hit, I imagine, causing this price to move up. So we basically just see the market just got brought up into the Globex close, and we just see like a nice 50 tick run up, breaking now the last month's value area high. I mean, if we look at the yearly developing value here, I mean, still looking quite rotational, but we are seeing value get pulled up, and we've got some clear visual levels up here at this sort of this 103.84 area. And I mean, today we saw a pullback to the yearly value area high, and we've seen clear responsive buying out of here now. So obviously the destination now becomes the 103.84, so we're expecting this to get tested, and a new year high to be possibly put in here. Have to see how things play out. We have FMC tomorrow, minutes out, so it's obviously going to cause some volatility in the markets. And also we have the crude report in tomorrow as well. So depending on what happens here, could be interesting play into the rest of the week for crude oil. I think that's pretty much it to touch base on. I mean, I talked about the weekly time frame, and the weekly destination is obviously this current bracket that we're in, and and we are seeing 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th week of one time framing, and we're also one time framing on the on the monthly. I don't have a monthly chart at hand here to show you, but we are one time framing on the monthly for the last 4 or 5 months, I believe. And like I said the other day, the destination of this market currently is this bracket high. So obviously, if we come up and test this high here, this is this year's current high. So it'll be interesting to see how this market plays out here. I mean, if we do break out here, then obviously we're most likely going to come clean up these areas from last year. Anyway, I hope you all had a great day's trading, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Trade safe, take care, and goodbye.